It's Miss Kia Waters, and you're watching Elite ATL live interviews. I'm here with a guest, someone who you need to know. He's an artist, okay, because we didn't learn all about the entertainment industry, baby. His name is Four Way Ghosts. Hi.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
So tell my elite fleet a little bit about yourself, Four Way Ghosts.
All right. Well, first and foremost, thank you for having me on the show.
Oh, you're welcome, honey.
It's always a pleasure to be able to meet someone like you who can help me build my brand also.
Oh, yes, of course.
Well, originally I'm from Athens, Georgia. I'm in the east side, Clark Gardens. I grew up in a mix of areas, actually. My first, 10 years of my life was in Athens. Then Winder, then back and forth from Winder to Commerce, and then I lived down here in Clayton County for about a year and a half. But the four-way comes from Commerce because that four-way was where a lot of my first experiences was. So that's gonna be something that's the root of my foundation, should I say, the root of my legacy, should I say.
Yeah.
Because a lot of my first experiences, a lot of my first everything was there. Even though I did more in other places, but my first was there.
I know that's right. It's the foundation for me. Yeah,
Yes.
and when you carry it with you wherever you go.
Yes, of course, of course.
Okay, now tell me about the ghost part.
Okay. Now, the ghost part is just, it's when you're not around somebody, they can still feel your presence. That's pretty much what it is.
Oh, so you have a presence that sticks with people?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Tell me how. Tell me how or why, because I'm all about that 5D energy.
It's that's exactly what it is. It's energy, and it's genuine energy, and that's why I think it'll last on people more than me. Maybe I might do a favor, but my intention is to get something back in return. But if I deal with you, it's genuinely just to deal with you. If I do something, it's genuinely just to do it for you. It's not I want this on the back end, or I'm expecting something. It's just I'd rather see you up on the same level as me than looking up at me, plotting on me.
People can feel that good energy when you genuinely just want to help them level up. Because you know what? Karma is real. And that good karma, baby, come back to you. Okay?
Tenfold.
That good karma come back to you tenfold. Okay. And that's been your experience too, huh?
Oh, you're going to have ups and downs, but I think that karma kick in when you're down.
Period. He said it. Tell me about your music.
Okay, music-wise, all right, I started actually when I was younger, but it was kind of far-fetched.
Why?
The reason why I say it was far-fetched is because you really had to get around, get in people's faces, and really be physical. It wasn't like a social media thing back then. So that wasn't something I was able to do as a teenager. You see what I'm saying? Back then, I was staying with my grandma, occasionally with my dad, occasionally with my mom, occasionally with whoever.
Right,
so
right. Moved around a lot.
To pursue that is out of the question. But I still had a love for it.
How old were you around that time?
Probably about 14, 15.
So you're a teenager. Yeah, you need to be stable to be able to build anything. Just like you said, the foundation.
Yes, that's mandatory. Your foundation is mandatory before you can do anything else. If you don't have a foundation, as soon as you try to step forward, it's going to start to crumble. So that's why you have to be careful with the people you have, the principles you have for yourself and those people.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Your loyalty got to be a top priority, and within that group, the only head of that is God. And a lot of people got to understand that too.
Ooh, so, you reminding some people, because some people forget. The Lord is always watching. He is always guiding your steps, even whether you're listening or not, because one day He's going to wake you up and you're going to have to listen. So sometimes, you just need to hear a reminder. And this might have been your reminder right now. Focus on God, because He's watching you and He wants to make sure that you get to your next level where He wants you to be. He wants to see you prosper. But if, you focus on distractions and a lot of the other bullshittery, unfortunately, you're going to be distracting yourself and slowing down your process.
Yeah, definitely.
So, where are you right now with your career? Do you feel like you have that stable foundation now where you can start to build?
It's still in the process because I'm still putting certain pieces together to make everything all the way right. And just like I said, you don't really know who's the right person for a position until you went through something with them.
Right.
And then okay, they can stand here and they can hold it. They can be support. They can be that crutch for you and things like that. So really, the point of my career is still the building stage.
It's developing.
Yes, and developing myself first and foremost.
Period.
And then developing the circle, and then developing the career.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just
it's a journey.
We're just taking those stages, and I'm enjoying it. You know, it's a lot of hardship that come with it, but I still enjoy it because I know what I want.
We just had Julian Marshall on, and he said the first 5 years is the struggle period because just like you said, you're building yourself, you're building your team, you're learning all of these things at the same time, and then that next 5 to 10 years, then you're a little bit more grounded, and that's when you're really putting in the energy and the time because you have the foundation already. And then he said, and then that last 10 to 15 years, that's when you can actually reap the benefits of your success. So exactly what you said. You're on the journey right now. You're walking that path.
It's worth it because it's like, and it's like, what do you do it for? You know what I mean? Like once you remember what you do it for, then nothing else should matter. You see what I'm saying? It's like right now you have your situation going on with your podcast and other business ventures that you may have. You know that's your priority, so nothing else matters. You're not gonna let nothing get in the way, nothing stop it. Occasionally something might slow it down, but nothing to stop it. And that's like the focus that I'm trying to have and keep. To where nothing to stop what's going on. I'm not saying like I'm not gonna hit any bumps, but I have to
we always gonna hit something because that's just life. Life on life.
Yes, facts.
But like you said, you gotta remain focused despite any type of anything going on. You have that's gonna be your focus, and your focus is your career primarily. Now, what is your goal for your career? I mean, is it to be signed? Is it to be internationally known? What are your goals?
My goal is really an enterprise.
Ooh.
And I really don't go too deep into details because it's like you gotta watch for crabs in the bucket because once people find out exactly what you're trying to do,
like to mimic
those little monkey ranches, mimic that too, But I do want to be internationally known, but not just for music. You know what I mean? Is my label is for the legacy. So what I'm building is not really for me. Like I'm not gonna really live to see the full benefit of it. I'm just doing my part to set it in place. Nice. And that's like what it's all for.
Do you have kids?
Yes.
Okay, you're doing it for them?
Yes.
Absolutely.
So it's like nephews too, nieces too, and it's like changing up like what they call the generational curse because it's like the slave mentality, all that is like when you can breed your family in a different environment, a different way around different people with different teachings, they'll come out in a different way. But if you trying to breed them in the same thing you came from,
oh God, no. Because then they're gonna be right back where you started. You have to change it up so that they can be on the path to greatness. No, I completely feel you. Tell me about the single you're promoting right now.
Okay, the single I got right now is called Ooh Wee, and that's like that's just a vibe song, actually. The reason why I say it's a vibe song because it could fit any manner. It can fit you bragging about a food dish. Ooh, that's a good food dish. It can be the way that you dress. You know what I mean? Somebody walk by like, ooh, look at her. You know what I mean? It can be a car. It can be a moment. It can be anything.
Right.
That right there expresses anything in life. You know what I mean? That can strike an emotion, that can strike a hyper feeling.
Right.
That's what that song is for.
I love me a good bop that make me feel good. I love it. Miss Waters like to be happy.
Yes, facts.
Yeah, so Ooh Wee is the one that y'all need to be checking out, okay? So y'all make sure y'all go and follow Four-Way Ghost, okay? Because he got Ooh Wee for you. All right, so tell me about the visuals. Are you working on a video for it?
Oh, we actually already got one in the cut. We just been a little bit at a time. Just been putting little snippets out there a little bit at a time. You can't give them everything at once. You know what I mean? But we finna smack them hard, though. We finna smack them hard. We got so many cut for. We finna smack them hard.
Nice. Okay, so Ooh Wee, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all check out some Ooh Wee.
Yes,
okay.
But that single is out right now.
Okay, so streaming on all platforms.
Yes, on all platforms.
So y'all need to stream it. Okay, get your TikTok videos together. To Ooh Wee, y'all need to be doing y'all dances. What is it? My little two.
And we got Cash App prizes too for viral moments with the song too.
Not Cash App prizes.
$2,000 in prizes too. So we do have Cash App prizes.
Tell them more about the Cash App prizes.
The Cash App prize is okay, if you're on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, anything like that, of course you are. If you're watching this, you're on social media platforms because you got to keep up with her. Of course, you got to keep up with the beautiful Miss Waters. But if you on there, if you go viral and you tag me with it, you getting likes, you getting anything, you getting views. Tag me in it. Whoever has the most, you can get up to $1,000 in prizes. You know what I mean?
It's the rack for me.
It can be merchandise, it can be cash, it can be. Really, I'm gonna let you decide how you want it. You know what I mean? Depending on how many views and likes you get.
Nice.
So, yes.
Ooh, it's a cash out prize for me. So y'all heard the rules. Y'all heard the instructions. Hit them one more time with it. What they gotta do?
All right. If you're on TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook, get my song off the streaming platform. Make a clip to it. If you go viral, you get a bunch of likes. You go anything, and I'm tagged and I see it. Get your cash out ready.
That's it. All right. Now, look, what's understood don't need to be explained, okay? Mm-hmm. Y'all need to get on that, okay? He giving a rack for you. Mm-hmm. And plus, you're going to be going viral because, we is hot.
And depending on where you at, I might bring you out here for a part 2 to the video just to get you out there.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, models. Okay, yes, my influencers. I'm okay. Mm-hmm. The invitation has been given.
Yes. And everybody need an extra rack in their pocket. I don't know what they talking about.
I'm trying to tell you, in this economy right now, honey.
Government shutdown, food stamps might not be right next month. Y'all better
next month they saying that already.
Yeah, they might not have food stamps next month. Depending on how many hours you work per month.
Oh, the disrespect is real.
Yeah.
Well, back to you, four-way goals, honey. You told me that you are doing it for your kids, your family, the next generation, your legacy. You know, tell me about where you see your company going right now. You know, you pushing yourself as an artist that sheds light on the company. Where do you see your company going in the next 5 years?
To the top.
Hey. Okay,
there
listen.
Really isn't no other answer.
What part did you miss? Did you hear what the man said? He said to the top. To the top.
To the top.
Okay.
You got to think, man. We got Julian's leadership. I mean, he's paving the way for me, and then people don't even know I already got some artists behind me, just building up their portfolio.
It's giving young money.
So once I strike, it's gonna be a whole nother wave behind me where we all cutting the check for each other. So that's why I was like, the process. It may seem long for some people. It's long, but when you have 3 to 4 people doing what one person is doing, it might cut that 5 years down to a year and a half.
Right. It might be 5 for you, but 1.5 for somebody else that's come behind you on your coattails.
So that's absolutely. It's like we're not just working on one thing. It's like it's actually multiple things going on. Like we really working for real. Like it's not we taking days off or none of that. If you even gonna smoke a blunt with us, you finna have some paper in your hand or a laptop or something.
Right, we working.
Like we
y'all
all
working.
We all finna put in work. Right. We all finna do what we need to do to make this happen.
Yeah. And everybody, like you said, is figuring out their role, what they're good at, what they can bring to the table to elevate the business. I love that. And you gotta take that time because not everybody's good at everything, and that's just what it is. And some people super geniuses in areas that other people don't even know where to begin. So it's like you gotta take that time. Some people don't even know what the area of genius is. They have to kind of go and do it and figure it out, you know. And they might sink or swim, you know, but now you know. So you're in that building phase right now. But I love the process because y'all putting people in position, in the right position, and that's what's going to get y'all to the top, like you said.
To the top, man. To the top. I mean, you see, like I ain't gonna lie, like. To me, the best label examples for like their rise independently, you feel what I'm saying? Paper Route Empire. That was a great example of an independent rise. Breadwinner, you know what I mean, with Kevin Gates. Great example of being shut down, kicked to the side, and coming back out
strong.
These times. You see what I'm saying? Maybach Music. And the reason why I say Maybach Music, because if you go back to when it was Triple C's, and everything before Maybach Music, you know, he didn't make it. He lost 2 labels before.
Oh, he rebranded and did Maybach Music.
Oh,
I did not know that.
Got to Maybach Music and rose to the top.
I did not know that.
Then you got Nipsey Hussle. You see what I'm saying? Most people now familiar with Nipsey Hussle story. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
How he went, stayed independent, rose to the top.
Yes, he did.
You know what I mean? Free Tory Lanez too, cracked the code in a couple things and rose to the top, but he had an unfortunate event. You know what I mean?
He was on his way.
Yes, you got a couple people who's really cracking the code, not just looking for a signing bonus. Like, I'm not saying I wasn't signed. The check is right. The word is right in the contract. Right. Yeah, we can do it because I'm not gonna lie. You probably just gonna be a long time before you see me with some chains and some watches. Know what I mean? Just to keep it 100. I'd rather buy land.
Right.
I'd rather open a business. You feel what I'm saying? There's certain things I'd rather do.
Right.
Than to have that type of stuff.
It's the legacy for me.
Yes, it really is. It really is. Know what I mean? So that's like my mentality. That's why I want to be like my own. You see what I'm saying? Because like when you're your own, when you have your own, you're your own boss. You can really be like, I did that. I built that. You see what I'm saying? Like I put that work in. I didn't look for a handout. I didn't. You see what I'm saying? Like that's why it's important. So when those who come behind us, me, my brothers and stuff like that, they're looking to be like, sure, if they can do all that, we already got all the resources, so it's nothing for us. Right. They don't have to take the same route.
And you teaching that next generation as well as your people behind you that you leveling up behind you. You're teaching them that they can do it too. Yes, that it can be done. You know, you breaking the mold. Do you have any advice for my elite fleet that you want to give on, you know, being an artist coming up, you know, from just everything from your story to where you are now to where you want to go?
Yeah, just follow Official 48 Ghost on all platforms.
Oh, you're right. So he said, follow my journey. He said, follow my journey. He would follow my platform.
All you got to do is follow, and you're going to get all the answers you need.
But do you have any advice to give them? He's so silly.
The best advice I can give, know what's worth sacrificing.
Oh, I like that one.
Because you're going to have to sacrifice something. And I'm not talking about like on the Illuminati and all that.
I was going to ask.
Like real life. Like you got to know like.
Your priorities. Your priorities.
Like, you only got, like how a person broke it down to me, you only got either time or money.
I've heard that before.
That's really all you got. So you can either give a person your time or your money. Know what I mean? Because now when you're doing what you do, they either want your time or your money. Yep. Know what I mean? So it's like, what are you sacrificing to balance this out?
And when you're giving your time and your money, are you getting back anything? If you're giving away your time, are you getting money? Yeah. If you're giving away your money, are you getting back time?
Yes. Because when you get the time that you're getting back is what you're giving to the ones coming behind you. Right. Because you're able to give them a shortcut. Right. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's like what you sacrificing your time. You sacrificing your time and your money, but when you're giving it up, what you giving it up for? You know what I mean? Because like me
that's a good gem.
Yeah, me sitting here, I ain't with my family. You know what I'm saying? Or making money.
So, but you're spending time pouring it into
something I'm trying to do.
Exactly.
So it's time well spent.
Into your craft, into your business. Yeah. Absolutely. You guys heard that? Okay. That's from 4-Way Ghost. He just dropped the gem on us. Okay. You either going to be sacrificing your time or your money, and you got to figure out which one you want to sacrifice and is it worth it. Okay. So you keep that in mind when you're sitting back, rolling up, watching Netflix and all the things, because if you want to go to the top and you want to be great, you got to know that you are spending your time and or your money on the goals that you want to achieve. Okay. Kicking it and chilling is cool when you're already there, and it's okay to sprinkle it in here and there because everybody needs rest time. But keep in mind the majority of your time and money should be spent and going into your craft, your area of genius, your level of greatness, whatever business that you're trying to create, your goals, your dreams, your purpose. Did I sum it up right?
You did better than me.
All right, so you heard it here first. Okay, make sure you're pouring into yourself, and I say it all the time, but you elaborated on it even deeper when you said you prioritize your time and your money and figure out where you're spending it. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Elite ATL Live. It's Miss Kia Waters and 4-Way Ghost, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah.